Hello, welcome to Senior Moments. I'm Brigitte Maassen. The shamrock is used for St. Patrick's Day, and four-leaved clovers bring you good luck. But I know it's not easy to find four-leaved ones. It is estimated that one four-leaved clover can be found among 10,000 three-leaved ones. But I'm sure you will find something great and feel lucky by watching Senior Moments. Senior Moments covers events and activities at senior centers in the Ann Arbor Ypsilanti area, such as the Ann Arbor Senior Center, Turner Senior Research Center, the Pittsfield Senior Center, and the Ann Arbor Community Center. Also, the show provides valuable information for senior citizens on such issues as health, wealth, finance, and entertainment. Senior Moments is a monthly show. It premieres on the last Sunday of the month at 5 p.m. and it reruns at 10 times a week on CTN Channel 16. Please check out our website a2gov.org/CTN for the playback schedule. Also, you can watch the show on YouTube. Please log on to youtube.com/CTN Arbor to view current and archive shows. Stay tuned on Senior Moments and enjoy your march with great luck. Hello, this is Senior Moments. I'm your host, Brigitte Maassen. One of the most scary accidents in our senior life is falling, even if you just trip on something in your house very lightly, or the worst case, you may end falling badly and even being bedbound for the rest of your life. So we definitely try to avoid and at least have to be prepared with it to get a minimum damage to your body if it should happen to us. Today, we have Mark Harris, a veteran fitness instructor in the Ann Arbor area, is going to explain how to handle falls and show other exercises, tips for seniors. Mark, thank you very much for coming and joining us again. And we're looking forward to seeing your program and also the little tips how to fall. We're going to be watching your video right now.
Thanks for having me. It's an honor to come.
Before I ask question for Mark, we would like to show a video clip where he is instructing how to properly handle falls in one of the past Senior Moment shows. Let's take a look.
So first thing what we want to do is we want to talk about falls. Now, a lot of times when seniors fall, well, first of all, it's the life expectancy of a senior who falls and breaks something, the life expectancy goes down. So the thing is, we want to minimize the impact of our falls. One thing is, when we fall, we try to stop the fall, and when we fall down, we stick our hand out, and a lot of times we don't. Some people do hurt injure their hip, but a lot of times it's the the wrist, the elbow, and the shoulder that's injured. So what we want to do, we want to take that out of the equation. So I'm going to fall, and then we'll talk about it. So we'll fall, and so as you notice, as soon as I start falling, I started turning. When I start turning, I tuck my arm, aim my shoulder, because I want to aim my shoulder. My shoulder has much more padding than anything else over here. Aim that shoulder, and then keep going. What I do, I spread the fall out. I don't have this pinpoint of impact. When a person puts his arm down, all this force goes down to the ground. The ground pushes back up with the same force. The ground is not going to give. It's going to be your body that gives. So we want to tuck that. So again, now, when your body is out of alignment, it's falling, it knows it's falling before you consciously know. Why? Because proprioceptors. Proprioceptors tell your brain where your body's in space. It's kind of like a sensor there, gyros. Let's call it a gyroscope. Let's call it a GPS. That's not quite correct, but we're going to call it that. So when I start going down, I just want to start turning. And I've had people say, well, Mark, I don't have time to think about all that. Well, you got time to put that arm out. It's the same amount of time. So what it is, I put this in your data bank. You start falling, just start turning. So I collapse my leg goes in, and notice when I collapse, my body starts turning. So fold, my arm is against my chest, I keep going, and again, gravity and motion does all of that. So that's what we want to do. We want to just enjoy the fall.
Okay, Mark, thank you, and for the video, showing us in a video, and how be prepared and what to do when you fall. Thank you very much. I hope people will see it, and it will really be very helpful.
It's my pleasure.
Do you think everyday exercises will help us to prevent to fall?
Yes. The main thing is, as people get older, they have to keep their strength. Strength is a big part of balance. So balance is strength and then the fluidity of movement. But you have to be strong. So yes, you have to work on. And then again, as I talked in the video, in the different planes. So you want to work the front to back in the different planes. The sagittal this way, frontal this way, and then transverse twist. So you want to work on all of those. That will help you keep your balance. If you work on all of those and build strength in all of those.
Okay, good. Okay, the exercise, and because I want some more, and then also I think probably I'm thinking about myself.
Yes.
You should always look.
Yes.
And not just walk, because it's easy to just trip if you don't look, where you're going.
Yeah, well, one thing is a lot of people they look down. So when they look down, their center of gravity. If I'm erect, my center of gravity is through my body. But if I'm looking down, I'm already leaning forward. Yeah. So if I trip, I'm going to go down.
Yeah.
But if I stay up, keep my head, my eyes on the horizon. If I see something, I can see something from way back here, and I can maneuver.
Right.
If I can plan my way. So one thing is to stay tall, and look to see where you're going, and then you just plan on the on your trip. Yeah, plan on you, not trip to fall, but
no.
plan.
No, we definitely don't want to do that.
Yeah.
And then is there anything else you can show us today?
Useful. So the one thing that we could do is build up our strength, because as people get older, one thing is we get unstable. So we need to work on stabilize the exercise, but also strengthen our body, strengthen our bodies. Period, especially our legs. And what we want to do, we want to make sure we have good posture, good gait. We want to lift, and I think that's something we have to, because as we get older, walking is just a series of balancing. I lift one foot, I'm balanced on lift my left foot, I'm balanced on my right, lift my right foot, I'm balanced. So, and as we get older, the foot that's in the air gets lower, and then all of a sudden we're dragging. So we want to make sure we get our gait up. So maybe I would suggest one thing is, like, as we brushing our teeth, stand on one leg, because we want to wire our brain with our body. So do things like that. Take little steps, but one of the main things is just get strong. Get strong as you can.
Work on your strengths,
yes,
especially on your legs,
especially
and so on,
legs.
and do great,
Yes.
So, and then also, you understand, you teach classes at the Ann Arbor Senior Center, and then.
Yeah, well, I used to. So now I teach Zoom classes mostly, and then in the spring I'll teach a class at Ypsilanti Senior Center. I think I'll try to get back to the Ann Arbor Senior Center because I was at Ann Arbor, I was at Pittsfield, I was at Saline, but right now it's just Zoom, and then I'll probably get back to Ann Arbor maybe in the spring, and then I'll definitely be in Ipsy in the spring.
Good.
Yeah.
You mentioned something about Washington Community College.
Yeah.
What do you do there?
So all of the classes that I teach are from Washington Community College. They're the emeritus classes. So you get a catalog every semester.
Yeah.
So our classes are in there.
And and what do you teach there?
Senior fitness.
Oh, you do this. Okay,
that
great.
Is,
so
that is the class.
So you can go and sign up for it.
Yes, I think so. Yeah, but again, I will only be in. It's guaranteed I'll be in Ipsy in May. That'll be the spring. So I don't know when. Yes, you're right, but I don't know when the registration is. So,
okay, yeah. Great. Yeah, and then anybody watching, the program, like our program right now, is how can they contact you if they want to sign up for something?
Yeah, just well, I'll leave my information here, but they can go to mahfitness@yahoo.com. That's my email. That's my email, and then I'm also on Facebook. Mark A. Harris on Facebook. Mark A. Harris. That's my Facebook. So they can get either those two ways.
So maybe we can put both those information, on the screen,
sure.
So people would be able to
that'd be nice.
Contact. And then also, any other activities we should do you feel would really enhance our longevity?
Yeah. Well, again, getting strong. In fact, you want to focus on power. I had a lady yesterday say that she wanted to do more movement. She's 95 years old. She wants to do more. She wants to do more movement, and not so much weights. But you have to do the weights. You have to do the weights because the body is basically designed to go down, to lose power, to lose strength.
Yes.
So you have to make sure to keep that up. And then, as we showed before, you want to do things in planes of motion. So, you want to do things moving front to back, moving left to right, and then doing circles. So, because life is in front. Life is in front. We usually go forward. So the muscles that are used to go forward, they call them mirror muscles. Those muscles are usually stronger and tighter than the muscles in back. So we got a muscle imbalance. We got pain in the back, rotator cuff or sciatica, low back pain. So you want to again get strong. We get strong in all of the directions. Get stronger. That's the key. Number two, maybe even number one, is to stretch. Stretch. No matter what, use everything. Let's say you're doing cleaning. Call that a workout. Stretch. I'm doing gardening. Call that a workout. Stretch. Cutting the grass. Whatever movement. Stretch. Because sometimes people have knee pain, shoulder pain, or whatever, and just it's because they haven't stretched. So just stretch. And you can look up. There's a website, exrx.net. exrx.net. It's exerciseprescription.net. You put in the body part you want to strengthen. Let's say you want to do an arm curl and get strong. So you put that. There's a body map. There's a picture of a body. You just click the
what exercise you should do. But should you not also you maybe use weights?
Yes, weights, bands, and body weight.
And they show it with the instructions.
Yes. It shows a little video of it.
Yeah.
It's very good. Very, very good.
Yeah. Because what I do also, when I wake up, and I had physical therapy some time ago, and they showed me is before I even leave the bed,
Yes.
that you lift one arm, one leg, and you do the opposite.
Yes.
You know, you do it
Yes.
many times.
Yes.
You know, and you stretch
Yes.
before you even get up.
That's very good.
And I do that every morning.
That's very
and
good.
it seems to really help, because
Yeah.
if you, especially when you're older, you just get up, you know,
Yes.
and then get out of bed, you can lose balance.
Yes,
You
yes,
know,
yes,
in this way.
yes.
And even so, when I do this at least 20 times or more,
Yeah.
then I don't immediately get up. I just first sit on the edge of the bed and
Absolutely.
then get up.
Absolutely.
And I have no problem. But
Absolutely.
if I don't do it, you are a little
Yeah.
bit out of balance.
Well, the thing what you're doing, when you do that kind of thing, you get the blood circulating and you get the body warmed up. So the body's prepared for movement. And that's great. You do a great job.
Yeah.
Very
So,
good.
I mean, I was, you know,
Yeah.
I try to do whatever I can, you know,
Absolutely.
because it's not like, you know, it doesn't matter that you get older, but you want to have quality of life.
Absolutely.
You know, because you don't want to live for 100 and then you don't have any
Can't
quality,
move, yeah.
because, you know, you want to enjoy your, you know, whatever you have with your
That's-
family, your grandkids, and
that's
whatever,
true.
you know.
That's true.
And
That's
so
true.
that's, you know,
Yeah.
to me what's important.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So is there anything else you could think of you would like to share for our seniors, including me, you know, too?
Yeah, well, you know, one thing is, we use the word senior here quite a bit. But I tell my class, I don't want you to be defined as society defines us as a senior. So I want you to think that there's, just because senior for most people is a number, but you can still be very, very active.
Oh, yeah.
Despite that number. So I tell people, if you're in the checkout lane and you see the Shape magazine or all those other magazines, look at the magazines. I know they're not targeted for you, but don't let society dictate who you are. I had a friend of mine. She said that she was 72. She said, I just saw myself as a grandmother. Well, you're more than that. So the thing is, the more active you are, I think senior goes with lack of activity. If you feel that if you're not doing much, then you feel old. But if you're active, you're moving, you're blah blah whatever, engaged in life, you know, senior is just a number, but you still that person. So that's what you want to do.
Good, yeah. Very good advice.
Very
Yeah,
good.
Mark, I'm so glad you came again.
My
and I
pleasure.
hope people really got a lot of advice,
Yes.
especially I will practice to how to get up,
Very
you know,
good, yes.
because that's very important. And I'm hoping I don't fall,
Yes,
you know, but
yeah.
that's not, anybody can fall, you know,
Absolutely,
so
absolutely.
it has nothing to do with age, you know,
That's
but
true,
it's
that's
harder.
true.
But the thing, the consequences of falling is you could like break a hip or
Yes,
something,
yes,
and that
yes.
usually is, you know, very.
Very, very bad. I think I meant to look this up. The quality of life, if you break a hip at a certain age, let's say 70, 80, 90, whatever, it shortens life
Yes.
tremendously. So again, the main thing is when you start falling, just twist. Just start twisting because you want to spread that fall out. And it's not a big deal. So when you just start turning, who cares where, but you want to spread that fall out and to diminish the impact of the fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think also, well, it's a whole wellness thing.
Yes.
Also, to kind of eat nutritious food as
Absolutely,
well. I think
absolutely.
it's all has. It's like a whole program.
Yes,
You know,
yes,
you're
yes.
into and you have
Yes.
to get used to. I think so.
Absolutely,
Not used to,
absolutely.
but you know, that's what you want to do for
Yes,
yourself.
yeah, yeah.
Well, Mark, thank you again
My
for
pleasure,
coming,
my
and
pleasure.
I'm hoping you know that we have a lot of people viewing it,
Yes.
so they get a lot of information about it.
And
Thank
hopefully
you.
we can do it again.
Yeah, I hope so too, and thank you very, very much.
My pleasure.
I really,
My pleasure.
I enjoyed it, you know, and
Thank
I
you very
always
much.
learn every time.
Thank you very much.
Very much.
Thank you very much. Enjoyed it
Good.
myself. Yeah.
Very
Thank you.
good.
All right.
That's our show for today. Thank you for joining us in Senior Moments. I'm Brigitte Marsden. Happy St. Patrick's Day.